When you're born into a fire, let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping now. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Alrighty then. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, everybody. I am Operator Death, and today we're going to be taking a first look. Well, a first stream look at this game here, Medieval Dynasty. I've been playing around with it on my own, and it's been really neat. It's a very interesting game. There is a story, there's different ways to play. Basically, you build your own empire. So, we're going to check it out. So let's go here, new game. Oh, wait. Back, settings, sound. No music, sorry. You know, copyright stuff and just saves us some headaches. Alright, so we're gonna go to start game. I left all the settings default. So this is going to be a true first look.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
All right. Well, in that case, we're going to dive right in, huh? First thing we got to do is make it through this initial thing, and then we have to find a place where we're going to set up our our little village, right? So yeah. So this game, if you've never played it, it is a survival crafting RPG mix thing. It's interesting. All right. Oh, there's a cart over here. I will take that, and I'll take this copper sickle because we're going to use it. Take some sticks. So, like with any game of this magnitude, or this style, you know, there's a currency, there's markets, there's pretty much anything you can think of that needs to be handled. It's got to be handled by you, right? So, at the end of the day, you are the one that's got to go out and make the money and do the things. Making money is one of the harder things because, you know, people, they don't want to spend, they don't want to buy for what you think it's worth. They want to buy for what they want, which is fairly typical of, you know, everything. But oh yeah, I don't have anything into that skill yet, so that doesn't make any sense. Hello, birdie. I mean, look at this rendition. Look at the world, the rendering. It's beautiful. I mean, this is a beautiful world. They did a really good job, you know, bringing this amazing little world to life. And trust me, as soon as I'm able to, I'm going to start chopping down some of these nice, beautiful trees because we can. But for right now, we're just going to collect some sticks and stones and level up, apparently. Alright, so level ups, you go here, there's a skills menu, so each one of your skills is different, right? You have an extraction, you have hunting. This is farming, which we will get into fairly quickly because I want to start getting some crops planted. Diplomacy knowledge, which is where we're going to try and focus a little bit as well. So your survival knowledge, right? It's where we just got our point. This is basically anytime you pick something up off the ground or you decide to, you know, pick berries or flowers or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and invest in the survival knowledge perk because this gives you 5 more experience gained on survival activities. So the more we pick up, the more experience we gain. Pretty straightforward on the survival perk. Like, you pick it up off the ground, you get the stuff, you know. And that's what we want. So right now we're just looking for stones. Any stones on the ground we're going to try to pick up. Because what we're going to do next is yourself up there, you weird animal. Because what we're going to try to do now is make a little bit of coins. So we go here, we'll go to the knife, click R, make as many knives as we can. Stone knives are the easiest thing in the game to make money on because it's 2 stones and 5 sticks. And you can make a bunch of them fairly quickly. You know, you make a bunch of them pretty quick and it just works out. Because we want to start getting storage sheds and all this other stuff. We want to start trying to get all this stuff up as quickly as possible. We want to get this town rolling. Hey, look, stone. Okay, go ahead and build another one. That gives us 8. I mean, they don't sell for much. I think they're like 20 coins a piece, but I mean, you know, that's enough to buy some fertilizer at least. And we have plenty of sticks, so we just need stone. Once we get the stone rolling, then we'll be sitting pretty. So this game, there's no guns, there's no nothing like that. It's basically you have an axe, a bow, and a spear. And that's, oh, and a knife. You do get a knife, obviously, but axe, bow, and spear are pretty much your weapons. And if you've never played this game before, it's actually really interesting, but it's very, very involved. It does, oh, excuse me, kid. Sorry, didn't mean to, run into you there. All right, so this is the first guy we have to meet. I'm not really sure how to say his name. I call him Unigost. Those eyes. I didn't think I would see them again. One blue as the sky and the other black as a lump of coal. So you're not a ghost. Good. For a second there I thought I lost it. But your eyes, you look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new to these parts. Just arrived in the valley. Actually, my name is Ransomir. I'm Wanda's son, aren't you? Lordin's nephew. What? Did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I don't think I understand. You will. Wait. What do you mean by did? I know her. Is she well? I hope she is now. Wherever that might be. I lost both my parents in the war. Damn it. This world. I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones in such a young age. It's okay. They died so I could live. And I plan to make the best of this life that I can, in order to honor their sacrifice. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud hearing that. Oh, so that's it? I'm the only one left? Oh, Ransomere, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your uncle Lord Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. Don't say that. Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people who can gladly aid you with whatever you need, and I'm one of them. Okay. So, what should I do now? You are free to go wherever you like. Start a new life. I hereby grant you permission of the Castilian to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Just like that. I can take land for free of charge? Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you're free to do as you please, as long as you don't break the law, of course. Or at least don't get caught doing it. That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. Glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks on the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it you can cut down trees, and then you can create a wooden hammer, and that'll be crucial in the building process. You get the hang of it, you know. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gastovia and talk to the wife. I am not going to try to pronounce that name. I'm sorry, folks. You can read it on screen. I have no idea. I will murderize that name. I will myrtleize that name. If Eli and Nitty were in the chat, I'd ask them to like break the name down, you know, dummy style for my American brain, but they not here, so. To my wife, she manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished, and then grab some beers and both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so collecting resources, it basically just tells you what I already went over. You know, just look at the ground, grab stuff. Cool, right? So now, what we have to do is choose a place to build our little town. So, normally I build kind of like, I built my first town like over here-ish. Like right over here. Which wasn't a bad spot. It just doesn't leave a lot of room for expansion, and everything ended up being kind of close, and I wasn't really a fan of that. But maybe if we cross the river and come sort of like over here, but the problem is this is flat, and the flat is what you want. You want flat. Because the flatter the ground, the easier it is to build farms and things like that, right? Yeah, because all this is like mountainous down here, and it's like mountains over here. So you actually have a lot of nice little flat areas here, but I kind of like this one. But there's a lot of rocks there, so it sort of limits where you can build your town. You know what I mean? Like you're very limited in where and what you can actually build. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try a different spot this time. I actually think I am going to go up here and try to build like right in here. I think that'll be one of the better. You know what? No, we're going to come down here. We're going to build here. Yeah, we're gonna build down here. So let's put sort of a marker like right over there. First thing I gotta do is sell some stuff and buy some stuff, because I'm gonna set up a farm that is gonna be one of the first things I do.
Stranger. My wares never disappoint.
We have 12 stone knives. Let's sell all of those. All right, so we sold our stone knives, so we're gonna want to buy some foidaliza, because we need some foidaliza. I'm just gonna do like a little 10 plot just a little 10 plot farm, you know, just to get us going.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Very nice to meet you, and a pleasure doing business with you. I mean, he was really nice, you know, but even though I was taking his money, like I did take a big chunk of his money, but I guess he's okay with that, you know. I don't want to collect the daisy, I want the stone. Dang it. Tree cutting. Okay, yeah, we know how to cut down trees. We're not crazy. Get the stone. All right, let's get over to where we're gonna actually build our ooh. I mean, I won't turn down wheat, right? Like, it's basically like giving me free food. I mean, look at this world. Like, this world was rendered so beautifully. Like, I can't believe that a little indie developer did this. You know what I mean? Like, they're not a very big studio that did this. And they did such a phenomenal job. They did such a phenomenal job on this. It is just simply amazing. Foxes, and like, see over there in the corner, it kind of tells you what kind of animals are around. And again, there are predatory animals which will try to eat your face, and then there's regular non-predatory animals which just run away from you. You know, like rabbits are going to be one of your better sources of early game food, and they're fairly easy to get your hands on, and they're sort of everywhere. Like, they are just all over the place. Collect all this stone and stuff on our way to our site over here. Oh yeah, there's badgers, but if you hit them, they will bite you. The badgers will try to fight you. They don't like being touched or caressed in any way, shape, or form. All right, so I'm thinking like right here is gonna be the winner chicken dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like right in here somewhere. The only problem with right here is you do have these rocks formations, but they do kind of add like a nice little aesthetic. You know, it's just neat. Like, hey, there's a little rock formation like right there, and you can kind of build your house like right off the river. You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want to have their house like on the water? Oh God, look at all this stone. Loving it. I'm a little heavy now, but I'm loving it. All right, so first thing we got to do, we got to cut down a tree, right? We need a tree because we need the logs for the hammer. We need a hammer. Ooh, don't fall on my head. So something I found out in my personal play is if you leave the stumps, right, they will grow a whole new tree within 2 years. So stumps do grow a new tree within 2 years. All right, this is quite annoying. So we're gonna have to drop some stuff. I don't like doing this, but we're gonna have to drop this. But luckily that stone will still be there when we're done. Just so we can come over here and cut these trees real quick. Gain your composure back, buddy. Regain your composure. Eat an apple. One thing I can say about this game is eating, and it doesn't matter the quality of food. All it does is the different quality of food gives you more to your food bar. And some foods will help restore health. But for the most part, it is... I just had a tree fall on my head. Cool. Water. Yep. For the most part, the type of food is irrelevant. As long as it... Because it doesn't help you get any more or less stamina. It doesn't really help you... you know, regen that stuff faster. You just kind of... It's all the same. Alright, so we got all of our trees cut, so there's plenty of logs. Let's go find some straw. God, look at all the rocks. Man, I wish I had storage. So straw, in this game, you get from picking reeds, which are usually found by the water. Or you get them from your excavation hut, which we don't have yet. So we're going to have to go out here and manually pick all these reeds because, you know, that's just early game basic survival stuff. So we're at 24. We need, what, 32? 29. Come on. 31. 32. Alright, so now we're going to start building our house. First house we're going to build, right? We're going to build it right on the water. Like, I want it to be just like right there, you know. A simple home. Alright, which we need to put our hammer down into our tool belt. I always put my hammer at 4. Let's put the regular torch over instead of a simple torch. So then you hit 4 and it brings up your hammer. So for the foundation we need 8 logs. I know I can't carry 8 logs at one time, but that's why I already broke these up. So I got that one. Oh yeah, see, I'm a little heavy. No, I don't know where my house is. I mean, I know this isn't the same like shoot 'em up zombie survival style game, but you know what? We're we basically play survival games on this channel, so this does count as a survival game. I hate the fact that I take the music out of games because the music that goes along with this game is just amazing. I mean, the music is beautiful in this game. right now this game is free on Xbox Game Pass, which is how we're playing it currently. You know, the Xbox Game Pass, great tool. If you don't have it, even if you're a PlayStation person and you only play console on PlayStation but you have a PC, Game Pass for PC is fantastic. It's $10 a month, but you get access to a ton of PC games, including 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die PC is free on Xbox Game Pass currently. If you have the PC version of Game Pass. Yeah. Which way are you falling? Oh, you're falling right into my head. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. Bad tree. I mean, at least I got a little bounce on that one. Sheesh. I got a decent amount of bounce there. And yes, your carry weight, your encumbrance, all that stuff is all a factor in this game, right? So let's go ahead and put as much resources into this building as we can. Alright, I'm out of logs, so now I just can put the straw and the sticks in. That way all I gotta do is bring logs over and I have a house. Alright, so, I mean, you know, like I said, this isn't your zombie survival digging. There's not a lot of digging to this. There's not a lot of mining. This is more, more management style, more building, hunting, you know, like we are going to go out and do some hunting. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get your get our food back up. We can grab a drink of water here in a sec. Finish hammering on this house. And another thing about this game is it runs on Unreal Engine, so it's running on a really good game engine. You know, it's a fantastic. If you just want to chill out, let your mind go blank, and just enjoy. You know, just enjoy some mindless fun. This is the game for you. Like I said, it does have a story. There is a story to this game as well. I've unlocked the well. Alright. Sweet deal. And there's different buildings you'll unlock. There's different things you'll have to go through and do. Your villagers' moods, all kinds of neat things that are pretty involved for, you know, a game of this scope. It's interesting. Alright, so now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 logs. Don't get hung up on the rock, Cody. All right, so we need 8 logs. We currently have none. I believe I used all of them. Yes. Whoop. Don't crush my face. You know, I chose this game today because I just kind of wanted something relaxing, something chilled out, something we could, you know, talk with. And honestly, this game, there's not enough that makes you react in a certain way. So you literally have the time to sit here and chit-chat, and as long as I'm not being, you know, face-eaten by wolves, I'm okay. Let me go ahead and make myself a spear. Oh, I better grab a drink of water too. Water is essential to the life of the lives. So for water, right, you can literally walk up to any water source, look down, and get yourself some water. Because, you know what? Why not, right? This is the medieval times. I am out of logs? How did I time that wrong? What kind of crazy stuff was I snorting when I counted that the first time? I counted 8. Ay, ay, ay. Tim Burton. So you do get experience for cutting down trees, but not every swing gives you experience, right? You get experience for the actual cutting down of the tree, so all the swings it takes to get it to 0 and it fall. And then you get experience for the after slap that gives you the feathers and the sticks. And then you get, put that in there for right now. Throw this simple torch in there. Then you get experience for the final act of splitting it into different logs, right? Hold on to the plank and the wheat. And the feathers can go there. I got a little coin, so wear our straw hat. Let's take a nap. Let's take a nap till the next day. Wake up. We'll wake up refreshed. So this is the beginnings of our little town, right? You know, it's our little town. So I'm going to go ahead and set a rabbit trap, which you come over here, you hit this, rabbit trap, put it down, arm it. Boom. So I set the rabbit trap. Now where is that big batch of stone that I dropped because I was way too heavy? It's right here. Make some knives because we're going to sell some more knives. We're just going to keep selling knives until we get our diplomacy and barter skill up. Like I said, knives are one of the easiest things in the game to make, and they sell for a decent price. You know what I mean? So Alright. And we got a skill. Cool. So crafting. We're going to go with crafting knowledge, which gained 5 more experience gained from using workshop or smithy workstations. We don't really have a smithy yet. But we will, and we will be doing a lot of crafting on the smithy station. Also, if we can show the technology tab here, so see we've unlocked the well, and we're almost at the resource storage. That's what we're after. We're after resource storage because we need a place to store all of our cool gubbins. Oh, wow. And we unlocked the workshop, which is neat because this is how you build buckets and bowls to make the better recipes for miscellaneous things. Now one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go over here. I need to figure out where I want to put my first little farm. I actually think I'm going to keep my first farm kind of close to my house. I will move it if I need to, but I don't think I'll need to move it right away. I think I have a little bit of time. So that's a 1, 2. Two by 5 plot, just like that. And then we need a wooden hoe. So I need sticks. All right, let's go find some sticks. I see all this stone. It makes me very, very happy. There we go, sticks. So we need a wooden hoe. Oh, wrong. There we go, handcrafting, wooden hoe. So we're gonna go ahead and put the wooden hoe in on our tool belt. We'll put one of these stone knives here. The wooden spear can go there. Where's my hoe? Wooden hoe can go there. All right, so now we need like a bag so we can put some fertilizer down, and then we can start putting seeds down. So the faster we get crops up, the better off it is for us, because it does give you food to eat. So let's go back to this village over here. I'm gonna grab a couple stone. Potion of instant healing, potion of strength, potion of sobriety. Cool. We got a couple potions, which are nice. Basically give you some healing and whatnot. Alright, so as we trek through this beautifully rendered forest, and I mean just absolutely gorgeous, we're going to stay on the lookout for a rabbit. Like that, see? Rabbits. Alright, so we got a rabbit. Let's get our rabbit. Alright, so we got 2 fur and some meat, which is important because, well, frankly, we gotta eat, right? We gotta eat and we need stuff to sell. So furs, leathers, feathers, things like that, those are all great things to sell. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Whew. Man. Out of breath already, buddy. There's a lot of walking and running in this game as well, which is something that you just got to get used to. Didn't want to talk to you anyways, sir. Sorry, governor. What time does this town wake up? I'm sorry, I'm walking around with a knife. What kind of jerk walks around with a knife? So this is a cute little, you know, this is a nice little village. You know, it's not a very big village, but it's a nice little village. All right, it is springtime, so we need to find crops that we can plant in the spring.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
I know you do, buddy. I know you got it, so. And I appreciate that. Those are spring or summer, so we can actually have cabbage. Spring or winter for carrots. Flax. Flax is really good. It comes in really, really handy. For right now, we have cabbage at back home, so we'll just plant cabbage, honestly. Take one simple bag because I need a simple bag to do my job. So.
Have a good day.
Hello. Hello. What can I help you with? Hi, you're Dalbernica, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Ransomere. That's right. Nice to meet you too, Ransomere. What brings you to me? Hunger, thirst, and your husband. Sounds like true trinity of misfortune. Hunger and thirst I can easily fix. But my husband's doings might not be as effortless to revoke. What has he done now? Would you believe that he dared to welcome me? A total stranger as one of his own? And offered guidance and nourishment. That maniac! I like you already. Here, grab the best food this lousy joint can offer and tell me your story. Well, there's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Ah, yes. He was Unigos' friend. I remember now. Hearing that he had eyes just like yours, I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay. I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. Lots of people did, from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Aye. Tough shoes to fill. The only shoes you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is an architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? Oh, Lord. She has a big story, apparently. Alright, so, I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him. I'm going to leave that right there. The band left a few days later, and I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. Nothing of the sort. Anyway, so it looks like you We're anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. What? Are you implying that I look old? I think our boy needs to back up just a step. He's about to get slapped. Yeah, you could call it that, or blindness, or stupidity, poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. I pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know, God, I can't even read this. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else. Yet, I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got places to go. It was a pleasure talking with you. Every second of it. Here. I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when you're starting a new life. Everything costs coin these days. I really appreciate that. But I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Huh. Men. All right. Do something for me then, and it won't be a handout. You'll just pay first. There's a farm in the village called Jibrognoia. She usually supplies my tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone. And you don't even want to imagine what would happen if these people run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unagos asked me to grab a couple for us. Of course. Here you go. Great. Thank you. Promise to tell me some stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case... Thank you. Alright, so let's go talk to this farmer lady real quick, see what the heck's up. Farmer lady! Alright, so we are going to sort of go back to our usual stuff. I'm not going to sit here and do the voices, even though the voices are fun. I love you guys, but my throat can't handle this kind of crazy. And by the way, how's everybody doing today? Like, I know, you want to see zombies, Everybody comes to me to see zombies. Mostly see me die. I know, you guys just want to see me die, but... How is everybody today? It's a Sunday morning. Here it's kind of gloomy. Looks like it's going to rain again. But when does it not rain in Jacksonville is the real question. So... Alright, so we're only 18 and we're trying to start our own life. Where's this lady at? Nope. Where is she? Journal. That one. She's over here, apparently. Over here, plowing a field all by herself. What's it planted? Ooh, it's planted with stuff. Hello. Hello, Jirogniwa. I've been sent by... Good God, what is up with these names? Where's Eli and Nitty when I need them? I call the Eli and Nitty. That's it, I'm setting up a summoning circle. It contains tea, honey, cute pictures of bees, a lock of Odin's beard, Loki's staff, and it's surrounded by cute kittens. Eli Nitty, Eli Nitty. Did it work? Did it work? No, it didn't work. Damn it. Okay, so what for? I heard that you were the one that supplies the rye to the tavern. Is that right? So, I like the way she says that. So, I can just hear that. I can just hear that tone. Just so. I'm sorry, is this not a good time? Hi, forgive me. Don't mean to be rude. I'm just dealing with some personal issues. Dealing with personal issues. Can you believe this? Is everything all right? I don't want to bother you with my problems. You're not bothering. I'm eager to listen. No. Welcome to the stream, but no. You're not bothering. I'm eager to listen if you'd like that. Well, a long time ago I made a major mistake, and the consequences of that decision are troubling me now. What kind of mistake? Marrying an idiot. Oh, I'm sure you're exaggerating, lady. Believe me, I'm not. How exactly does his doubtful intellectual prowess trouble you? Last night he was supposed to sell one of our cows at the market. I told him specifically the price he should sell it for. We need the coins now more than ever. And can you guess what he came back home with? I'm going to say the cow or nothing. I think nothing sounds more appropriate. Just based off of her reaction, I'm thinking nothing. A handful of seeds that someone told him were magical. Magic seeds. Can you imagine? Moron. Was there anything extraordinary about the seeds? They weren't even seeds. Just a bunch of rabbit droppings. I'm going to lose my mind because of that, man, I swear. I would love to say something uplifting right now, but damn. He really does sound foolish. Can I do something to help? Thank you. That's what I needed to hear. There is nothing for you to do, sweetie. I appreciate the offer. Letting me vent a little was more than enough already. It was a pleasure. Could you tell me more about the rye situation now? Unfortunately, we won't be able to provide the rye this time. The crops are all diseased and pretty much unusable. This is Medieval Dynasty. The game is in the description of the stream. Mr. Shadow Reaper. It is not, there's no fantastical stuff to it. It's not like there's going to be zombies popping out of the ground. This is literally just a stream I started to play something new. Basically so I could chat and talk crap and, you know, have a little bit of fun. Plus, this game really is beautiful. I mean, it's rendered in the Unreal 4 engine. It's an amazing looking game. It's just not as exciting as 7 Days or Green Hell or something like that. It doesn't have an enemy trying to eat your face every 30 seconds. It's not very action oriented. It's just something to play so that way I can hang out with chat. Because it doesn't require a lot of intense thought, I guess you could say. Like, you don't really have to sit here and worry about every door you opening going to be hiding enemies that are going to try to, you know, basically eat your testicles. I wanted a game where I didn't have to worry about my testicles being eaten today. But don't worry, I ordered delivery of rye from Veronica. It should have been here yesterday, actually. Don't know what happened. Natter is usually very prompt. Maybe go see him, see if it's alright. That's what I'll do then. Take care. Now I gotta run halfway across the dadgum map. Look at that. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this waypoint that I put down. So look, it's like all the way over here. It's far away. Where's the old man I gotta give the beer to? Hey, old man, I got beer for you. Okay, journal. I need to give you beer, so where are you at? Oh, you're in your house. You're not? Oh, yep, you are. Look at you, you old creepy fucker. Hey, Unigo, so we're looking at the proud house owner from the valley. I'm back and I'm bearing beers. Job well done indeed. All right. Let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend. A brother, actually. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. Oh, this is a long story, guys. I am so sorry. A longin'. I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still, it was the only home I'd ever known. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did. Doing the only thing I could do. Stealing. I was a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing's a crime, no matter the motivation. Stealing is a crime. I'd say you'll want to wait to hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry. Go on. We had an annual festival in Jellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that means for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coin here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always, and then wham! I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding, I could barely see straight, and do you know what the first thing I saw next? A smile. A big, radiant smile on the face of a man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Just like that, really? Just like that? Just like that. I don't get it. That was how Jordan was, you see. Your uncle was deadly clever. Smart man I've ever known. Hands down, he could see the world like nobody else. Predict things. He always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on rare occasion that somebody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you. Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was the one that came the closest to robbing him. And he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at that moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at a table, being serviced by two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Jellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me still being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman, his manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved, and then he chugged the beer like it was a race, wiped his face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. He went from lord to savage, just like that. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake, oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it and understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Ransomere, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. Alright, it's starting to get late, and I really want to go, like, lay down in my hut, so you need to hurry up and finish talking, bro. Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at its side, and you want inside. What's your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, and try to pick the lock, but Jordan? He just holds his head up high, walk in, and demand the door be open. I'm gonna be straight with you, it sounds all made up. Surely does. Huh? I and the pack are the only ones that have seen behind the scenes of Jordan's show. And even for us, it was unbelievable at times. Wait. The pack? Ah, oh, dear Ransomere, there's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun. But it's getting late. Come on, you just can't leave me hanging like that. All right. I'm going to tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more. And then some meat, if I remember correctly. We were talking out our past, our dreams, our convictions. We started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought we were joking, to be honest. Next thing I remember, waking up on silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours. Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling of the chamber was so high I could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming, then servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was Jordan's doing. I never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst out in laughter, even years after. Needless to say, I left Yellenberg with him that day. First time I went outside those town walls and never came back. That was the day the pack was born, and 3 years later, there were 5 of us, a real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventure like that, and probably never will. I'm kind of boring, if you haven't noticed. Easy boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but it's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you have lots of work to do. Come find me tomorrow and we'll talk more. I'll do that. Thank you for everything. Alright, so we got all that done. Let's go home. And plant some garbage. They don't have potatoes in this game. It's kind of disappointing. Like, I'd really love potatoes, but I don't think they had potatoes. Well, they did have potatoes back then. That's the quest I'll be doing tomorrow anyways, so... Punch the bird? Oh, I can't punch the bird. Making my way downtown, walking fast, running out of breath, and I'm homebound. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Gotta stop, grab a drink of this river water. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. If I see a rabbit, it's mine. I hungry. Cardio, bro. You ever heard of it? Cardio? Cardio. Oh, tree. Don't run into the tree, though. That's not good. How far away did I build my house? Jeez, man. What's wrong with me? Why did I build all the way out here? How did you guys let me build all the way, like, so far away. Jeez. I can hear chat now. Don't blame us. We didn't tell you to build all the way in BFE. I know you didn't. I know. I know you didn't tell me to build all the way in BFE, but y'all could have stopped me. Yay, we got some more meat. Alright. Light our fire. Cook our meat. Whoop whoop. Alright, so once we wake up and the next day comes, we're going to go and go see this person in this other town. Oh, I'm dirty. I need to take a bath. Oh, yay, and it's raining. Cool. 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 Alright, let me trade some stuff out here. Put that fur up. Put that log up. Put all those stones up. Let me grab my cabbage seed. And my Foidaliza. Yeah. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to equip this bag. Okay. I need this bag over here. Select our bag. We have fertilizer. Fertilizer my field for some cabbage. Now we'll break this guy back out. Bam! We're gonna plow. Oh, yay, farming. Okay, yeah, I know. Hold this field. I know I got cabbage. Where's it at? Cabbage. Yes. Medieval farming simulator. Alright, so now we're done with this stuff. I don't need the hoe or the bag for a while. Right? Okay. Oh, I got oat ale to sell. Alright. Let's take a bath. I'm happy with that. I like that. Nice little garden right by my house. So, let's see, what buildings can we build now? So we don't have any of the extra... Oh, we do have a well. Do we have the option to management? Oh, I can build 5 buildings, so I guess I should probably go ahead and build food storage, because that's kind of important. I mean, what do you guys think? Food storage or a well first? Because the well, I mean, you do need water for your citizens when they start coming, but we don't have any citizens right now. So I'm thinking The first thing we should build is probably food storage. That seems the most logical choice, is food storage. So we're going to build it like right, because as you come into the town, I want a tavern here, so I don't really want the food storage there. I'm thinking like right here. So we come here, we go to storages, call meter. Oh, I need 14 stone. Alright, cool. Do I have 14 stone? I have 8 stone. And I'm about to have 8 stone and a broken hammer. What do I need to build a hammer? I need 1 log, 10 sticks. 1 log, 10 sticks, build a new hammer. Keep it in my reserves for a while, so there's 1 log. Oh, and I've got no sticks. Oh, look at all the stone. I actually do need to pick up a few more, so it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you. Alright, let's build an extra hammer. Hey, Nitty! How you doing? My summoning circle worked, by the way. Ha ha! I told you all it would work! But it only summoned half the duo. I must need more powerful Eli spells. No. It only summoned half of them. Don't like it, Abishma. Don't like it. Oh, that is fantastic to hear. I'm actually really, really happy to hear that. Also, the summoning circle worked in its entirety. I like that even better. Hold, please. So, Nitty, about 5 minutes ago-ish, maybe, I did a summoning circle to summon you because I needed your help with names. And it took a while. It was a delayed reaction. I think it's just the time difference, maybe, you know, the summoning circle over here versus the time, you know, the time difference. This is probably got confused, you know. Odin's like, well, they're like 5 hours ahead of you. You got to wait a few minutes. So, but I'm glad it worked. You know, it was a circle of kittens. I made the circle out of kitties. And I put tea and honey, a lock of Odin's hair, which he gave to me, by the way. He donated because he knows that, you know, gotta have lock of his hair. Loki's staff, and even more tea. So, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And it was the perfect summoning circle. Just a little delayed. It took a minute. Good morning, Sir Eli. Good morning. Why are you a germ? Wait. Why are you a germ? We don't like germs here. You can keep your germs. Oh, we got a new level in extraction too. Sweet. I'm going to go with extraction knowledge so we gain more experience from extraction activities. Like cutting down these trees, because we're going to be cutting down trees forever. Oh, don't fall on my head. Tim Burton! Bounce. I need 10 logs, but I don't think I can carry 10 at one time. I think that'd be a little much. Whee! Come on, buddy. Cardio, cardio, cardio. No action skills in this game, so you're pretty much just like hoping your stamina holds out. Probably eat something. I'm gonna eat an apple. Or all of the apples. Alright. Apples and dried meat. Alright, we're chonky. We're chonky, ladies and gentlemen. We are chonky. Alright. Now we need to go cut some more. We need more trees, please, more. Oh, gotta rebuild stamina. Stamina rebuild underway. And boom. Hey, you hit the tree, man. Don't veer off to the left. Sheesh. Thanks for the shout out tweet, sis. I appreciate that. I seem to always forget that. I just kind of jump in the game and I'm like, ooh, play game, talk to people. But the reason I chose this game, sis, I said it a couple times already, is because I wanted something where I didn't have to really sit and focus on, like, you know, something trying to eat my face constantly, and I was able to actually, you know, sit and chat with chat. I wanted to chat with chat, you know? Yes, that makes no sense, OD, but okay, we go with it. Give me your sticks. Oh, so how's it going over yonder in the far off world? Basically, I want to know how the other side of the world is doing right now. How's it going today? Oh, don't fall on my head. Although if it does fall on your head, the tree just kind of bounces like that, but it bounces off your head like that. Man, I tell you, these trees are kind of far out. trying to get all my storage buildings put up so that way I can store stuff places other than my own inventory. Oh, chunky boy, chunky boy. Aw. Well, I appreciate that. Dang it. We're going to be collecting resources for a minute. I really need a woodshed. That would come in such handy right now. If I could unlock the woodshed, I would really appreciate that game. Oh, hey look, a barrel. Rot. It makes fertilizer, so we'll take it. Oh yeah, I got plenty of water. That's why I chose to build here, for the water. What am I? Dagnabbit OD. Boom, boom, ba, ba, da, bum, bum. Yeah, but it fit. You know, it fit because I will be fine with the water. Definitely be okay with the water. Putting up all these sticks, you know, we gotta put the sticks in the walls. How many logs do I need? So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 logs. And I need a couple rocks. That would be helpful. So this way I can build another stone axe. So I don't have the thing yet that you can hit the button and it shows you all the rocks and stuff on the ground. I don't have that yet, so. Okay. I'm thinking this will finish out our building. 32 straw. Again with the straw, man. That's 20. 23, 24. Let's go ahead and put this skill point right there. I want survival sense. Oh! Posture is fine. Thank you so much. Stretch. Oh. Oh. Hydrate. That was a fancy hydration. Just for you. Fancy hydrates. 32. Yes, fancy hydrations. So, chat, in case you didn't know, I've been playing this game, Tribes of Midgard. It is 10-player co-op, which is awesome. It is hectic, it's crazy, it's fun. You get a bunch of people on there that you play with regularly, you know, and you're just you know, you're just going crazy, trying to defend your village from the Jotuns. Cause Jotun's bad, okay? But Tribes of Midgard, right? Like, I have to say, I'm really, really enjoying that game. Because it is something else. It is definitely something else. That's resource storage. For the Horde! It is definitely something else. It is so much fun, and it definitely gets hectic. It will definitely make you question your sanity at times. That is for sure. But it is so much fun. Like, it is, yeah, right? I'm glad Eli got us into it, but it's so weird because, like, if you're having a good game, you're just having a good game. If you're having a bad game, you're just having a bad game. Oh, and the fact that, you know, we can't seem to find a freaking snow biome to save our lives. $12 stone. Alright. Oh. One thing I gotta do is create a new... Yeah. Yeah, 14 days. That's actually really impressive. I'll take all these sticks because I know I'm gonna need them. Like, whose brilliant idea was it to build out here where all the trees are so far away? Oh yeah, it was mine. Stamina regen engaged. But yeah, Tribes of Midgard, fantastic game. Really, really loving it. If you haven't checked it out, I highly, highly recommend that you and your buddies get together and you check it out because it is so worth it. Oh, apparently I have another skill point in survival. So we'll put it in survival knowledge. Cool. And apparently I unlocked the woodshed now. Awesome. But yeah, if you want a game that you can literally just hang out with your buddies, play this game, you know, let your brain kind of go into overdrive mode. Definitely a game that you'll enjoy. One other thing about it is it's one of those games that if you're not playing with people, you are not going to really have fun because it's very, very difficult to do everything by yourself. And apparently I'm carrying too much weight, so... Oh, I thought it was 14. It's only 12. Have to keep transferring stuff back and forth to my storage so that way I'm not weighed down too much. And another thing I was looking at, right, is like I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I really want to play this game, but it is PlayStation and PC only, right? And the PC port is supposedly really bad. Like, it is not a good port. For it to be on Unreal, day 17. Jesus Christ, man. That's insane. I don't know how you did that. We can barely get to day freaking 10 on a multiplayer map. That's just... It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm just going to clear cut this forest. But yeah, supposedly the PC port of Final Fantasy VII Remake is shit. Like, supposedly it's so bad people requested refunds because Steam and Epic are still charging $70 for this game, and the port is supposedly trash. Ah, okay. Well, the thing is, the game itself is actually good. It's just that port, the PC port is just trash. And it affects high-end systems more than it affects low-end systems, is what I've heard, right? So the better your PC is, the worse it is for you. Which is kind of stupid if you ask me. Like, yeah, but it's not really your type of like, that's not your jam, you know what I mean? Like, that's not your type of game, to be honest. Because you can't really there's not really a glass cannon style to that particular. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. They did deviate from the story, supposedly, quite a bit. It's supposed to be a new take on a classic, but the problem is, right, one of the worst games, and I'll say this out loud, one of the worst games that Square Enix brought out was Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a rushed trash can fire of a game, and they took this rushed trash can fire of a game and put it out to the people like, oh yeah, they'll still love it because it's Kingdom Hearts. And the community every game I've ever seen you play, every game, you build your characters like a glass cannon. But in Final Fantasy VII, you can build glass cannons because you can literally have Cloud one-shot 90% of enemies. It'll take him forever to recover, but with the right mana loadout, the right weapon, you can literally have him one-shot enemies. Are you talking about your Hildren in Warframe? Because she kinda is OP. You give energy, then things die. That's pretty much how it goes. Like she gives energy and then things die. Alright, well, you know, I never saw you play Final Fantasy VII. I'm just saying, based off of my experience with you in games, you build your characters to go in, kill everything, and then move on. Go in, kill everything, move on. That is how my experience, my personal experience with you in games has been. That is just how it is. My personal experience with you has been, you are the glass cannon player. You know what? You know what you can have? Another cup of tea. But I'm offering you tea. I was just making a statement based off personal experience in games with you. So, oh, you're just mean. Now you're just being mean. Now you're just being hateful. I'm gonna go back to cutting these trees because you're just being hateful. Well, what about Final Fantasy VII Remake didn't Was it the change to the battle system you didn't quite like? Was it the massive changes to the story? Was it like what about it got your goat? Because I know what got my goat about it. And honestly, I forgot that you played Enchanted Arms or Sacred 2 and Blue Dragon because we haven't talked about it in so long. I won't even pretend on that one. I totally forgot. But seriously, what about it got your goat? Because I can tell you what got my goat about that damn remake, and it was really terrible because I had some high expectations. I mean, I think the graphical upgrade was needed because the old bubble pixel system wasn't gonna fly with modern crowds. So like the graphical upgrade, okay, I can give them that. Like what I can't give them is they took one very large game and they turned it into 3 very large games. And then they're going to charge you $70 per game for them. See, I don't agree. I don't think it feels like Final Fantasy 15 because Final Fantasy 15 was... The graphical style, maybe. But as far as everything else, it's still very Final Fantasy 7. What I didn't like was the massive liberties that Nomura took with the story. And see, that's the problem is Nomura was the director of Kingdom Hearts 3. And when he took over Kingdom Hearts 3, he basically said, yes, I know the traditional Kingdom Hearts that everybody loved, but I'm going to do my own thing. I want it new and refreshed. And he said the same thing when he took over Final Fantasy VII Remake is, I want something new and refreshed, and I want to get away from being too nostalgia. Eli, we will stop being friends if that was true. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't have many boundaries, but that's one of them. Don't ever call Final Fantasy 13 better than anything. Like, that was the worst game in the entire franchise. I don't care what anybody says. I would rather play 5 on extreme hard than ever play 13 again. 13 was so bad that it made me quit playing Final Fantasy for years. I couldn't. It was so terrible. I literally quit Final Fantasy for years. Like, because of 13, the first time I picked up Final Fantasy was when I played 10 on stream. Like, it was so bad that it made me hate the entire franchise. Like, that one was so bad. That was just lazy. It was like whoever wrote and directed that game was like, oh, yeah, I don't really... We'll just call this Final Fantasy because, you know, reasons. Like, oh, 13 was just a trash can fire wrapped in a garbage dump. It was just, ugh. Ugh. And I know that, like, I just lost a bunch of viewers in chat because of my position on 13, but I will not change my position on 13 for nobody. I absolutely despise that trash can fire of a game, and I don't even care if people hate me for it because, fuck, it was terrible. When I say it made me quit playing Final Fantasy, I was not kidding. It literally made me quit playing Final Fantasy for a long, long time. Oh, gosh, it was so bad. But as far as the remake goes, right? Like I'll go ahead and say, as far as the remake goes, do I think there was a lot of potential there? Yes, I actually do think there was a lot of potential in that game. I think there could have been a lot more potential in that game. Really? Did that just really happen? You dirty bollocks. No, you're not missing anything. Like, the first Kingdom Hearts, I was a kid. Like, I was literally a young kid. And it was cool because, you know, you're young and you know, it's Square Enix meets Disney. It was something new and it just different. But I stopped playing after Kingdom Hearts 1, and then I heard it got really confusing and whatnot, so I just kind of like, meh. Kingdom Hearts is one that I'll probably never touch again, and that's just the truth. I'll probably never touch Kingdom Hearts again. Because I can't. I just can't. I can't get into it. As I've said, it's a great franchise for certain people. For certain people, it was a great franchise, and I got nothing against it. But for me, I just can't play it. I just can't, because I have an extreme hatred of Disney. Like, I literally hate all things Disney. I cannot stand them. I lived around that area for so long. I can't. No. But Final Fantasy I can actually play. If Nitty wanted to see the Final Fantasy franchise in all of its glory, I could do a one day a week playing Final Fantasy game till we beat it, because Nitty's my sister and I'll do anything that makes her smile. And I won't even gripe about it because it's been years since I've touched most of those games. Honestly, I prefer PC gaming over console gaming, and that sounds really weird, but I do, because I think with PC gaming you've got more choice. You know what I mean? Like, you've got more options. What I hate is when I do play on console, because I want to be lazy and sit on my couch and not move for hours at a time, you know, is there are certain games that I'm not able to play because I choose to be a Microsoft player versus a Sony player, and I don't agree with that. Like, I think that they should all share in the beautiful bounties that is. But then I get it, a lot of purists are like, well, that runs into, you know, we should just have one console for everything. Not true. Not true. Because the reason I don't play on Sony is, number one, most of my friends are on Xbox, and there's really no good way to communicate between the two platforms yet. And number two, I don't like the controller. Lurk away, Eli. Lurk away, my friend. I just don't like the controller on PlayStation, and it's a personal preference. It hurts my hands. So, That's just a personal preference. I haven't liked a PlayStation controller since the PlayStation 1. Since the PlayStation 1. Alright, all that goes here. Right. Now I can start moving the stuff out of my house over here. Alright, so we got storage. Bulk storage, which is great. Okay. Oh, let me throw some of this stuff in there so I keep my weight down. It is not ergonomic. It doesn't feel good in my hands particularly. Some people really love it and hate Xbox controllers because the Xbox controllers are fatter and wider. But I have an issue with Sony, right? Because this thumb, my left thumb, does not like to bend in this way, which is why when I play on PC, my hand is always like this. I use this thumb for jumping, and that's about it because I can't move it. I can't really move it inward too far. Like that's about all I got is like right there. That's about all I can move it. But with the Xbox controller, I literally sit like this, right? So my hand's kind of like that, and all I do with this is move the left stick and deal with the D-pad. Oh no. Dislodge your brain? How dare they? Damn sneezes dislodging brains. Alright, so we have 3 of 5 buildings. So I gotta build another house and then probably a hunting lodge because I need food. The Xbox controller to me, and again this is a me thing, feels way more comfortable. Sticks because you need them for everything. Do I have another? Okay, I do have another stone axe ready. Alright, so right now we're gonna slap a hunting lodge like right, because this is gonna be nothing but fields over here. So I sort of want to put a hunting lodge somewhere closer to the forest, even though I know you don't have to. I want to. So I think I'm going to put it like right here. Hunting lodge. I need stone. Those are sticks. That's all sticks. Dag nabbit. There we go, stone. Okay. Okay, grab a few extra just in case. But you know, the biggest thing is I think people have their preferences and it works on that, right? But like there's no reason that we should be this horrible fanboying back and forth bullcrap that we do now. Like dude, Xbox players and PlayStation players, we basically want the same thing. We just want to play games. And that's it. We just want to play games. And I don't see why everybody's like, "Oh no, you play on Xbox." Ew. I just want to play games, man. And apparently drop trees on the buildings I'm trying to build. How many did I need? I need 8. So, I don't know. I don't agree with it. Then, you know, they're like, oh, well, it's ported to PC. Yeah, but it's ported to PC so badly that people are requesting refunds for it. Like, it is so bad, people want their money back. I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Just play, have fun, and stop with all that nonsense. And that's all it is. It's friggin' nonsense, right? Like, oh no, screw PlayStation or screw no, shut up. Just shut up, shut your face, stop being a dick. Like, can't we just play games and have fun? And that's the key. Is like, we play games to escape the hatred and terribleness of the real world. We just want to have fun. If I want to get, you know, PlayStation and Xbox people together to play Tribes of Midgard, I should be able to do that. Like, you know. Thank you. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. That's my whole point. Is like, it's a community thing. It's not. It shouldn't be, oh, PlayStation versus Xbox, or, you know, PlayStation versus Nintendo, Nintendo versus Xbox. Like, it shouldn't be that. It should be basically, look, we're making this game. It's available to everyone. Exactly. This is where Phil Spencer of Xbox really gets it right. Is he's a gamer. He has a PC. He has a PlayStation. He has multiple Xboxes because he's the CEO. But you know, he just loves gaming in general. He's not one of these freaking douche canoes that's like, oh no, if you play on this, you're just a bad person. Like, gamers, the gaming community is so divided because of the console wars. And it's really, we're not divided over a lot, but these console wars are what's killing us. And the funny thing is a lot of them don't realize that, you know, these console manufacturers, they fabricate the console war to sell units. That's literally what they do. They fabricate this console war to sell units. Oh, wow. All I need is sticks. Because, like, I have a lot of friends that play on PlayStation, you know, and they've always been on PlayStation, but they want to play games with me or with the group. But we all play on Xbox, you know, like Warframe or Destiny 2. Those are games that, you know, people want to play but because there's no way to chat. There's no way to actually chat amongst the games. And that's where... Exactly. We always stay in contact, and if, push comes to shove, we'll jump in Discord. It's not a big deal for us to just jump right into Discord. Like, hey, you can't talk to us through this, let's use Discord. But my point is it needs to be something on the consoles itself to allow us to communicate between consoles and enjoy the game. Like, the community that was built in Midgard is strong. It's a very strong community. And we've got each other's backs. We look out for each other. We care about each other. And yeah, we want a game together because that's kind of, what we do. 8 times 4, so it's 32. Supposedly it's already on the Xbox Insider program, and Sony's about to release it on their platform as well. So that'll help out a lot when it comes to communication between consoles. My biggest fear is they're going to try to make it paywalled. And that's just going to annoy me and annoy a lot of people. Because you shouldn't try to paywall that. Like, that should be free. I know it'll be free on Xbox. If they actually release it fully, it'll be free. Because Phil Spencer doesn't believe in paywalling shit like that. But Phil Spencer doesn't run Sony. And everybody's like, oh, well, Phil Spencer made Starfield Xbox exclusive. Yeah, because Sony basically spat in his face. They really did. They basically spit a giant loogie right in Phil's face. Because Phil didn't want to make it exclusive. But he also wanted Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Xbox, and they told him no. Well, like I said, that's kind of where we're at now. Is like everybody's like, oh, well, Starfield is Xbox exclusive. It wasn't originally. It wasn't meant to be. Phil Spencer didn't want it to be. But when he approached Sony about putting Final Fantasy VII on Game Pass after their exclusivity deal ended, they said no. So now Mr. Spencer is like, okay, well, you know what? Screw you. Y'all don't want to play ball, we'll play your way. But I have a feeling it's not going to be exclusive for very long. I have a feeling it's going to be like 1 month of exclusivity, and then it'll be released to all platforms. Because that's not really Phil's style. All right, we got a hunting lodge. But I do feel like there's this massive issue when it comes to the gaming community that I think if we were united in the sense that we wanted to this extensive style of crossplay, I think we could be loud enough that it would happen. But we're not. We're just simply not. We're just not. And it's just one of those things that we probably should be. Open. And we're not. So, yay, there's always that. And I need a house. Oh, 10 stone. All right. But I mean, you know, then again, like, I know a lot of really great people that play on all different platforms and they're not fanboys. Problem is, those of us that are like me and you know, we don't care about what console you play on. We just care about the gaming. We're not loud enough. The fanboys are screaming over top of us so loud that you can't hear anything else. And that's one thing I can say about, you know, our clan and our Discord and everything else is we, you know, Eli doesn't care what platform you play on. If you're a gamer, he's going to be there for you. If it's crossplay and he's able to play with you, he's going to play with you if you want to. You know what I mean? Like, he'll jump on that game and play along with you regardless of what console you play on. If he's able to actually, you know, do it. And there are some limitations, and it mostly comes down to the communication between between the consoles. So fall. I said fall, not get stuck. So then you got these companies that do this exclusivity shit, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, but we ported it to PC. Aha, you used a really crappy port. Like a really bad port. Okay. And that's another thing I don't get. Oh, hydrate for the... Do you want a fancy hydrate or the regular hydrates? You know what? Since you're over yonder, I'll give you the fancy hydrate. See? See? Pinky's up. Fancy hydrate. jolly good cup of coffee. Jolly good. Okay, I'm gonna need you to do something for me that's gonna sound really, really strange. Can you break that word down to how I'm supposed to pronounce it? I'll go get some sleepies. O'Day. Hey, O'Day. Go to bed. I'll take that so that I can eat something. Should go back to building this house, Shay. Yeah, I hear you, dear. I don't have a bow on me to kill you quickly, so you're lucky. Because I got stuff and things I need to do. I need maul sticks. Maul sticks. Never enough sticks. Jump through the wall. All right. Oh. Why? Already got it all. So yeah, I think the gaming community has become divided because of these console wars. I think Phil Spencer is definitely trying to fix this problem. He's trying to rectify this issue. But Phil's one man trying to do it alone. Basically, he's on a crusade to change the face of the gaming community all by his lonesome. And I think that the fanboys, and not everybody's a fanboy, if you prefer to play on a console that does not make you a fanboy, if you have a preferred console that does not make you a fanboy, I'm talking about these people that are belligerent. Like, oh, you play on that? That means you're trash type people, right? Like, oh, screw Xbox. Why? What did Xbox ever do to you? You know, like, what did Sony ever do to me? Nothing. Literally nothing. And I can't fathom, I can't wrap my head around that type of mentality. So I think Phil needs more support from the community at large, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the fanboys scream the loudest. Alright, take your time, sis. I'll still be here collecting straw. Or not, I'm done. Let's go ahead and build another hammer because I know we're going to need it. Ow, my arm itches. And if my position makes you angry, like if my position on gaming makes you angry, then you probably don't belong in my community, and that's it. Because I don't believe that we should be divided over something as stupid as what controller you prefer to play on. And honestly, if there's anybody in the clan that feels that way, I'll gladly tell them the same thing I'm telling everybody else right now. If you strongly feel that way, like you feel that your best option is to treat others like crap based off of their choice of controller, then you probably don't belong within that community. It's just simple facts. Like, you need to reevaluate why you want to be a part of a community that you feel goes against your very nature, because that's exactly what it is. Because I can tell you for a fact, Midgard doesn't give a shit what console you play on. Midgard cares about if you have fun playing your games. Oh, today's been a rant-filled episode of the OD streams, huh? Alright, well, now that all the ranting's out of the way, that's what I thought. One thing I have to remind myself is gamers are fickle. You can't start talking about their favorite consoles and things like that without some getting upset. And that's okay. Honestly, that's perfectly okay. It's not a conversation a lot of people want to have. And that's fine. Ooh, copper spear. Heck yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and equip that bad boy right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sometimes you'll find turned over carts along the roads in this game. Always try to investigate those guys, because they sometimes got some good stuff. Sometimes they got a little bit of goodness in them, you know? Little goody gooch. It also doesn't help that, again, this is probably not the game most people want to see, because it's boring compared to 7 days. But 7 days doesn't give me a lot of time to chat, and I kind of didn't want to go into something as intensive as 7 days right now. Because I didn't really expect to stream that long. I kind of just want to chill out and talk and. Ooh, that's a bronze sickle. That was good. That was really good. Goodbye, bunnies. Yes, the bunny murder is real. For anybody who doesn't like bunny murder, I'm sorry. It's alright. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Wow, neither of you are hunters. You're good at extraction and hunting. You're not particularly good at anything.
How is life treating you?
We got our first villager! Godfried. And you're going to go to work for the hunting lodge as a hunter. So let's see. Hunting lodge. I need to give you a knife. Gosh, dog it. I forgot to put a knife in the... No tools. Dagnabbit. Alright, so let me see Nader. Hey Nader, you fuck nugget.
Greetings!
Buy that. Buy all of that. Buy all those. I'm gonna sell you that. Sell you both of those, and I'm gonna sell you that because you know I can. And I need 10 fertilizer. Yay! You're back.
Take care.
Take care. Alright, so we gotta go find the dude who got lost in the woods. Cause I'm lost in the woods. Okay, now I just need 5 sticks to create another knife. Actually going to create 2 more. 7, 9, 10. All right. So, Nite, are you guys going to be playing some Tribes of Midgard today? Or what's the plan for today? What is today's plan? Okie dokie. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get your stamina back up. Good Lord, buddy. Oh, hey, look, there's blood. 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 Hey, why is this blood leading back to my house? Hey, I've only got one villager. Did he stab him? Was it that one villager's fault? Like, bro, did you stab the guy? Go ahead and plant this real quick. Simple bag is that. I need a hoe. And I need to find the exit to my dadgum building. Yes, farming just for you. Yes, we'll do some farming. We need the cabbages. All right. Our little cabbage field is planted. Let me go in here and drop some stuff off. Go back in here. Drop off the simple bag and the hoe. Bag and the hoe. Alright, let's follow this blood trail because it's very ominous that it starts in my own village. A murder has taken place. Okay. Oh, there's more blood there. What the? Ah, I see him. See him. Found him. Please. Please help me. I'm badly wounded. Damn. Sure you are bleeding a lot. I've been attacked. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. You're Nato's worker, aren't you? The one who was supposed to deliver the rye? That's right. Here, take it. Parcel, if you want. Please help me. Alright, so now we gotta walk all the way back over there to that building. That place, that town, words, which we will do. We will do. We will. We just need to. We need to get a water skin so that our villager can have water. I kind of think the villager having water is more important than. Than anything else at the moment, so we'll take our coin and I will be right back.
what you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to refill the old coffee, you know. I needed the coffee refilled. Because let's face it, you don't function without the coffee, you know. Alright, so let's go get a water thing for our guy so that way he's not, you know, dying of thirst, because the last thing we want is our dude to get thirsty. I mean, just look at how beautiful this game is. Like, just look at how beautiful of a game this is. This is crazy. It's made on the Unreal Engine, which goes to show you how much more advanced Unreal is than Unity. Like, if this isn't a showcase of what Unreal versus Unity is, I don't know what is. Because if 7 Days was in Unreal, imagine how much different it would look. And it already requires a NASA computer to run it fully, you know, without any issues. So, oh wait, it still has issues even with but in order to run it, you know, more decent, it basically requires a NASA computer as is. So even if it was on Unity, it wouldn't really. I don't know. I think this is a beautiful game. I think it's done very well. And I can't wait for the Wild West simulator and the Wild West Dynasty and the Sengoku Dynasty to come out. I'm waiting for those two. It's going to be great. What a sausage fest. All right. Is this the cook? This is the cook. Okay.
Hello, traveler.
Why, hello.
My wares never disappoint.
I know. That's why I'm going to buy this bucket. Actually, I'm going to buy 2 buckets of water. If that is perfectly okay.
Have a good day.
Oh, yeah, you too. You too. It's very kind of you.
How is life treating you?
Do I,
Goods in the valley.
do I have anything? No, I don't have anything to sell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So now we have water. We has the water. No, let him die. I do need a bath, though. Oh, look at that. I'm clean. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I get it. Cardio's not your thing. Yep, I think cardio is just not this dude's thing. Walk around, collect some resources. Can never have too many resources. Oh, I'm chunky. I'm really chunky. Come on, you can do it. Oh, you can do it. Okay. All right, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. Like I see the finish line. Do you see the finish line? I see the finish line. Finish line. Finish line. All right, let's put these 2 buckets of water away. So now our dude has food. And stick fur in there. Okay, how many sticks do we have? We have 4 sticks. Oh yeah, I forgot that burns through your stamina. Oh my gosh. Alright, grab some sticks. Because we're just going to make knives for a while. Because we're trying to make some monies. Plus, sticks. Sticks are good for a lot of things, so Yay, 72 sticks. All right. Now we'll come over here to the repository. Now, how many stones do we got? We have 41, so we'll take 40. All of that. And boom. We can make 16 knives. That's gonna be a decent little chunk of change. Because you want to sell as much as possible. Like, selling is the biggest thing. I try not to buy if I don't have to. Unfortunately, fertilizer is the one thing that I can't get away from buying right now. Because it's required, basically. To keep crops growing. I can grow cabbages and carrots and things like that. And once you get the seeds the first time, the seeds just replenish. But until you get a viable source of manure, fertilizer is something you're just going to be forced to buy. And it's really annoying because, like, I don't want to have to constantly buy fertilizer, but I'm going to have to constantly buy fertilizer. Always having to buy the fertilizers. Ooh, it is dark as heck. Can't see nothing. Alright, let's go rest and we'll go talk to the guy in the other town. Alright. Collect our rabbit. Oh man, what the? Hey. Well, that stunk. So as of right now, I've got 15 stone knives. Do I have any leather or anything else to sell? Yeah, I got leather. I got 10 fur. The feathers I can sell. Alright, so let's go sell some stuff. Oh, and finish this quest. Mostly finish this quest. Let's go finish this quest and then we'll sell some stuff. Cardio, bro. You ever heard of it? You know, people think cardio in 7 days is bad. Play this. Cardio is rough. There we go. Got a bath and I took a sip of water. I have not seen the trailer for it. I know Eli's very excited for it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm willing to play it once he gives me a review. I don't play games without an Eli review. Except Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will eventually play that. But I'm also a Final Fantasy VII fanboy, so... But normally, I don't play games without the Eli official review. Oh, we got skill. Okay. Oh, we got quite a few skills. What is this one? Insulating walls. Durability on hammers. Let's get our crafting knowledge up first. Okay. Alright. And then technology, yes, I know I have tons of buildings I can build, but I'm at my cap, so oh, that's good. That's good. That's what I was worried about when he said it's a MMO PvP VE. I was like, I don't know. We tried one of those before, and it's just not. Anytime I see PvP, I just kind of walk away. I am not a PvP fan. What you looking at? What you looking at, bro? Why are you still in the house, man? Come on. About the ride delivery. I found your man wounded on the road. He's been attacked and needs some help. Oh my, I must send someone promptly. You should hurry. Thank you very much for the help. Will you handle the delivery of Rye? I don't know when I... Sure. Don't worry about it. You're amazing. Here are some coins for all your help. Thank you. I will happily take your monies. Hey, lady.
Greetings, stranger. Only the best products here.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Like all that stuff. And all this, and all that, and oh yeah, all that. No.
Have a good day.
She can't be your wife. She's married, you fool. Stupid game. Alright, now we walk all the way down this way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of PvP. And I don't mean that in some, like, crappy way either. Like, I'm just not a fan of PvP. It's just not my style. I prefer games where I can like chill out and enjoy myself and you know, kill the things as they need to be killed. And by things I mean mostly creatures. I prefer PvE because you're not killing your friends, you're killing like random weird creatures. Still don't have any more buildings. Nope. Yeah, PvP in all forms is trying at its best. I agree. But to those that do enjoy PvP, by all means, enjoy the heck out of it. I'm all for you. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. I just personally don't. But that's okay. I don't have to enjoy it for others to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, other people can greatly enjoy it, and me sit here and enjoy them enjoying it. Exactly. See, we're on the same page, sis. Do I have anything I need to drop off while I'm here? Yes, I have some meat I need to put away. Come on, dude. Just a little cardio, you're fine. Just some cardio. Okay, take your time, sis. We're not going anywhere. We're just having fun playing game. You know, play a game, have fun. That's just our rules of engagement. I mean, she's not wrong. Sometimes PvE can be very, very stress-inducing. Ridiculously so. Like if you're in a game like Tribes of Midgard is extremely stress-inducing. When you're playing PvE in that, boy, does it makes you hate life. Sometimes. Hi, my name is Ransomere. I'm Alwyn. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I've come here from the south. I'm looking for a new place for myself and where I can start a new life. Good luck to you then. As for me, I'm a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day of the year. Doesn't it get boring over time? If I were you, I'd die of monotony. Of course it bores me. How long can you do the same thing in your life over and over again? But my family needs my help, and I'm doing my best to provide for them. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no need to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There's a delicate matter that I won't let me focus on my work. What's that, Alan? Maybe I could be of some aid. It may seem petty, but I'm really tired of my mother's conflict with Jaro Gnuinia. Her son Dalebor won't leave my little sister Olga alone. I understand it's just a game to him. After all, when I was his age, I played with Dobromira, his older sister. I pretended to be a knight equipped with a stick instead of a sword, but anyway, I managed to protect her honor. Like every knight does, it's admirable in its way. Anyway, let's get down to earth. I think he needs something to keep him busy and away from my sister. So that you could work with a clear mind again, huh? It would be nice indeed. Alright, first things first, let me get rid of this crate of rye. Because this quest is annoying me. Hello. Order a rye delivery. Let me check my list. Everlasting Youth, World Peace, Extinction of Mosquitoes. I agree with her on that one. And rye, yes. Ah, here you go, beautiful lady. Ransomere, you know that flirting with a married woman is punishable by lashing, don't you? Don't tease me with a good time, lady. I didn't mean. I was just... Oh, you're too easy. And you're horrible. Find any problems along the way? None? Was I supposed to? Well, you do look like someone who attracts trouble. Lady, did you just call me ugly? Oh, you did. You did. Yes, I did call you. Okay. And here's your payment, conqueror of the simple errands. I bid you farewell as a wealthy man in that case. Take care. Alright, so, tab. Journal. Alwyn's story. Where's this little shitbag at? Hey, there you are, you little shithead. Hi. You're Dalebor, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, you look really strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? It's my dream. Are you a knight? No. But I know quite a lot about them. Did you know that many of them started learning to fight with a wooden sword? Daddy, it's a sword. Already at your age? Where could I get such a sword, not a knight? Wow, I'm not a knight now. Wow, cool. It just so happens that I have one with me and I can give it to you because you're clearly worthy. I'm honored. It may look inconspicuous, but it is certainly an excellent practice weapon for an inspiring knight like you. It looks a bit like a regular stick. To surprise your opponents. And do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? They ride horses. No, you dummy. Oh, that as well. But most of the time, they protect ladies and children from danger to make sure that no harm is done to them. Really? Sounds like a lot of work. Yes, this is the most important principle of chivalry. All right, thank you for the sword, not a knight. Now I'm going to defend those in need. You're welcome, young master. You're welcome. Wow. So we basically just lied to a kid because, you know, that's what adults are supposed to do, is lie to children. Hey, boring guy. I solved your problem with Dalebor. Saw him running around the village with a stick. You must be an amazing gift of persuasion. The young one does not listen to anyone. You gave me the idea, dummy. With the stick and the story about the knight, you know. By the way, I got this bread from Dover Mia as an apology for her brother's behavior, but I think you've earned it. Here, take it. Why, thank you. No problem. It's the most refined bread you've eaten. Our Castellan's wife makes them in our local tavern. Oh, do you happen to know the man in charge? Unighost as well? Not really. I spend most of my time in the field, and our paths only cross when it's tax time. Alright then, see you later. Bye. Excuse me, ladies. I'm trying to get around. Run, run, run as fast as I can. You can't catch me. I'm the village idiot man. Okay. Alright, breathe. Breathe, buddy. Breathe. It's okay. Take a deep breath. No one's gonna hate you. Okay, there you go. I mean, I'm still gonna hate you because you've gotta take a breath every 30 seconds, but hey, I don't count. I'm gonna go over here and check this village and see if they have a female villager. Hey, go around the pole, there's sacks. Ooh. Okay, okay. Ooh. Yes, okay, we can start an orchard. Okay, now we're cooking with whatever kind of grease they used back in the medieval days. Probably shouldn't be walking around with a knife, you know? Like, put the knife away, bro. Damroka.
Hello.
She's 29. Oh, you're an older one. Sorry, you're a little too young for me. Well then. Then I'm gonna put you in the house with this other guy who's 20. I don't really have anything that meets your skills. That's the sad thing. It's like, I've only got one place of business open right now. So enjoy your turn. Okay. Go back to my village now. And I'm gonna make an orchard with some hop seeds. Because then we can harvest them and sell them. What else did I get? I think I got rye, right? Was that rye? Yeah, that was rye grain. That's an autumn thing, so it's next season. Come on, guy. Get back. I know you're thirsty. There we go. Drink some water. Cutting down trees. Cutting down trees. And it just hit me in the face. Can you believe that? That tree was like, hey, I'm gonna hit you in the face. But why, Mr. Tree? Why? Because I can. All right. Outside of the fact that we're always needing sticks. Sticks are like a very integral part of everything you do in this game. Try to make money, sticks and rocks. Try to build stuff, sticks. I gotta regain my HP. Or my stamina. Sorry. HP. Hey. Alright. Let's go deliver this stuff. First thing we're going to do is put another rabbit trap over here. Boom. Traps. All right. Put all the stuff up that we... except those. Building that orchard. Forgot I had to grub it. Dang it, should have grabbed the hoe. You always need to keep a hoe on you. Always need a hoe. Hoe in a bag. Hoe bag. I am such a child. Alright, so now we go here. We should be able to go to tree seeds. And we have hops. Sweet. I just need to put a woodshed in. Did I get more buildings? No, I did not get more buildings. Not yet. Pooper scooper, man. Didn't get any new buildings. Well, I mean, I got new buildings, but I can't build any of them, so I don't have the allotted space. Put all the monies in there. And we start the cooking. Hey! What's up, Daz? How you doing? How's it going? I've been getting into trying to get into No Man's Sky recently as well. It's kind of like my game I play. Oh, waiting on the coffee to brew. You're behind the times, sis. I figured you would get a kick out of that. I'm trying No Man's Sky. It's a little confusing, but I'm figuring it out. Playing some medieval Dynasty today because, you know, reasons. I have another save that I'm a lot more advanced in. I'm in like year 5, and my town is just ridiculous. This is my relax and chill game right here. Is Medieval Dynasty. I really enjoy it. No Man's Sky is really good though. I'm actually like really enjoying it, but also recently I've been playing a lot of Tribes of Midgard. Eli kind of got me into that. That's it's 10-player co-op, so if you want to play it and you see us on Xbox, I'm just enjoying the building aspect of it. Like, growing your town is fantastic. But I'm weird. I'm into games such as this. But yeah, Tribes of Midgard's definitely one you should check out. And if you see us on Xbox, just jump in. The more players, the better. I've heard this game went through a lot. There's also 2 more coming out. There's Wild West Dynasty and Sengoku Dynasty that are going to be in the same vein as this one, just set in different periods of time, and I'm excited for those. I can't wait for them to come out. It's going to be very, very interesting. There's a lot of micromanaging in this game, though. Like, there is so much that you, as the main curator of this village, have to do. Oops, wrong tab. There we go. Now nobody can go hungry. Oh, I got them on my Steam wish list already. I'm very excited. Yeah, the villagers can be trying. The worst one for me is the farmers, because like you're trying to do your own thing, your own farm, and they're like, "Oh well, I'll do the farming for you, sir." No, I want to do my own dadgum farming, you poopy face. So what I started doing was like I don't put down anything I want them to farm, and I do all my own farming at night, and then I just let them take care of it. Because I'm horrible like that. Right? It's like, hey, I built like 7 of them. They're over there. You know, like right there. Just boop. Alright, I'm gonna go sell 73 cabbages. Ah, hydrate. For sure, for sure. Go sell 73 cabbages. What else can I sell? Feathers. All this leather. Oh, that's an autumn thing. Yes. Now the worst one for me, the one that runs out all the time, is the knives, because that's how I make money in the game. Is I build a bunch of knives and then I'll go sell them. I always forget to leave 1 or 2 in the storehouse. Yeah. Cardio, bro. Cardio. Do you know what it is? How much rye grain do I have? I have 5 rye grain. I need 5 more rye grain so I can plant more. Ooh. 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 Someone's going fancy pants right now. Can't believe you, Des. Going super fancy pants on me. I tell you what, though, I think we're only going to stream for about 30 more minutes because I am getting hungry. Yep, I am getting hungry. I tell you what, in my other game I have a donkey, and I'm really happy that I have a donkey in my other game because it genuinely makes this traversing easier. No, yeah, no such thing. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life, sis. You just don't need it. You don't need that kind of negativity. Coffee is essential to not murdering people. What? No shovel stuck in the ground this time? You bastards. Yeah, you don't need that kind of negativity. We don't do that around here on this channel. If you bash coffee, you get a stern talking to because coffee is good.
Hail, friend. Have a good day. How are
I
you?
flirted and rolled out.
My wares never disappoint.
Your wares never disappoint. Okay, buy all these cabbages, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello. My wares never disappoint.
God, you guys sound so angry all the time. Like,
Goodbye.
is it because I just come here to take money?
Hail, friend. Best goods in the valley.
Yeah, best goods in the valley. Cool, cool. I don't really care. I need fertilizer. And rye. Great. Might as well buy another bag.
Goodbye. Hello there.
Can I help you with something? Yeah, I don't have time for that, bro. Sorry. I'll come back later. If she does that, she'll never see you. Like, I bet that's the reason she won't do it. Is if she does that, she knows she won't see you ever. You'll never leave the game room. You'll just be there, you know, like. But at least she'll know where you're at all the time, you know, like. Ah, okay, okay. Well, in that case, I can't think of an excuse why not. Just do it. Mini fridges are kind of cheap. They're like, what, like 50, 60 bucks? Good Lord. I've got my computer down in my living room so that way I never have to leave here. Right to it. Okay. Okay. Cardio, buddy. Cardio. Oh, jeez. RGB. Oh, Lord. Oh, lordy, lordy. Woohoo, we got a skill in farming. Alright. That's going to go right into farmer's knowledge. It's because it's like the best place on the map to build. Because there's enough flat land you can actually set up some pretty decent farms. try. All right. Collect this rabbit. Throw this meat in here. Gonna need that flatbread. Yes, farmland abound. You know what? No. I said find out where I want to build this thing. But I actually think I'm going to call it right there because I really have some chores I need to go do. So we're going to raid out. Let's go find out who to raid out to. If you got anybody on who you want to raid out to, let me know. If not, we will. Alright, if not, I know who I'm going to raid. Alright, we're going to go say hello to Zelaria playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Alright guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. Medieval Dynasty is a nice chill game where we're actually able to talk and enjoy. If you haven't gone and checked them out, check out Jackdaws of Midgard, one of my favorite people to watch. We're going to go raid Zelaria. Designated Killer is also here on Twitch. She plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. So if you enjoyed Dead by Daylight, check out Designated Killer. And we'll be back again another day, and we'll pick up on probably another survival game because that's kind of what we do here. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Thanks for drinking some coffee with me this morning. Have a good day, guys, and I'll catch you next time.